Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. Today I am painting some kitschy Christmas trees, mid-century modern looking. I'm using watercolor today and I have 3 fine liners. I have a 0.8, a 0.3, and a 0.25, a really fine one. And I've taped my paper off into 4 rectangles. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I think you will too. I hope you join me. You could paint right along. It's pretty easy, pretty quick. So let's get started. I chose some fun retro colors for my rectangles. This one is yellow ochre. There might be a titch of Aussie red gold in there too. And this one is a mixture of sap green, green gold, cobalt teal, and I think there might be a little cobalt blue in there too. I'm not looking for a smooth wash here. I want something a little more interesting. You could pick any 4 colors that appeal to you. I just picked these because I think they're kind of retro looking. This one is cobalt blue violet. It's one of my newest paint colors I just got. Haven't played with it too much, but it's a really pretty bluish purple. And this last one is opera pink and alizarin crimson. Alizarin crimson kind of cuts the opera pink down a little bit. And I'm going to dry these with a hair dryer, but you don't need to watch me do that, so I skipped that part. I'm a little hoarse today. I hope it goes away because I have a choir concert this afternoon. We're doing Vivaldi's Gloria, and I need to be able to sing. And now I'm just spattering some plain water on it to give them a little bit more texture. Okay, it's all dry now, and I'm going to peel the tape off. The added advantage of drying them with the blow dryer is the tape is nice and warm, and so it should peel pretty good. If you ever feel your tape sticking, just try to warm it up with a hair dryer. This paper took it pretty well. And usually I pull, like I am here, away from the painting, but I couldn't really do that going down the middle because you couldn't pull in any direction but across or straight up, or there was no angles to be had because there was paintings on both sides. Now I am going to make a swoop with, it's a mixture of cobalt teal and there's some sap green, maybe some green gold in there. And it's kind of like a very curvy numeral 3. While that's drying, I'm going to do some pen work. This tree is kind of like a spring. It starts really small at the top and gets bigger at the bottom, and I kind of tilt it so it's not just a straightforward tree. It's more fun. Little balls on the ends. I'm a little hoarse today, and I'm hoping that's going to go away because I have a concert this afternoon with my choir, and we're singing Vivaldi's Gloria, and I'm very hoarse this morning, so I hope it gets better. This tree, I'm just kind of going in and out and squiggly this and squiggly that and back and forth and trying to make it as ununiform as I possibly can. And this one over here, I was thinking, I have this tree in my kitchen that's just big metal branches that are just rectangles kind of cut out of metal. And I was thinking about that when I was doing this one. And now I'm just making a spring kind of around my swoop and off the page, because that makes it more fun too. Well, off the box, I should say. And I'm putting a star on this one. Kind of a big star. This one is a more traditional star with little balls on it, and this one again, more traditional. It's also very dry in here in this room, and that is not making it easy for my voice either. And this one is kind of like the first one, only not as extreme. And now I am going to take some cobalt and some indigo and a very, very watery mixture of it, and color in my springy tree very lightly and kind of out of the lines. And to give it a trunk, a little bit of a trunk, I'm going with a more straight indigo, a nice dark indigo, and just getting a stroke down there at the bottom, just a swipe. And now I am going to mask this off. I have cut a piece of paper, little cardstock kind of thing. I'm trying to get it to lay flat, and it doesn't want to because there's an old painting on the back of it. So I'm just going to bend it up a little bit to get it to flatten a little bit. And I'm going to do some spattering with my indigo mixture. These are kind of like Jetsons trees. '60s era cartoony kind of things. Now here I splotched a little bit of that indigo on my pink tree, and I would have been better just to leave it alone. But you know how we always want to fix things. And the thing is, my ink that I used there, my really thin pen, which is a Muji pen, which they don't make anymore, or they they don't import them, is not waterproof, so it kind of smeared a little bit. So learn from my mistakes and leave well enough alone, especially if you're not using waterproof ink, which I hadn't really thought about till it smeared. And now I'm just adding some shadows to the drop shadow to the yellow one. And I'm going to do some spattering up there. It was easier to spatter the top ones and not hit the bottom ones with my mask than it was to spatter the bottom ones. You'll see I kind of got a little spatter everywhere, even with the mask. Now I am going to put some Christmas balls on this one. Some of them are in the tree, some of them are under the branches, and some of them are on top of the branches. And this is Rose of Ultramarine, which is one of my favorite colors. It's a Daniel Smith color. It's very highly granulating, and it separates into beautiful pinky purple tones. But you can't really tell that from the little bit I'm using it here. A little bit down there. And now again, I'm trying to go outside the box a little bit here. And I am putting drop shadow on the star on this tree too. And this one now I'm just continuing those branches out and putting little balls on the ends of them because I just thought it was kind of fun, and it took it outside the box again. Kind of like this tree's all fancy. And there I was debating whether I wanted to do it to that lower branch. And I decided, yes, I did want to do it to the lower branch. And while I'm at it, I put little balls on the star too. And then I just did a series of lines to kind of make a trunk. And I'm going to put some purple Christmas balls on this tree. It kind of reminds me of the elephant on the island of misfit toys in Rudolph. I have a little stuffed elephant of that in my Christmas decorations. And although that is a pink elephant with red dots, but the whole dots on pink, I don't know. It just gives me that vibe. This purple is again the cobalt blue violet. While I was at it, I decided to fill in the star. And now I am just drawing circles around my Christmas balls. And again, doing the drop shadow just makes it pop a little bit more. This tree, it was a little trickier because it was such a scribbly kind of tree. Tweaking the star a little bit. And now the drop shadow on this tree. I think these would make kind of funky Christmas cards, or maybe gift tags. They'd be kind of fun that way. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit the cute little bell. Now I'm putting dots on the trunk, just 'cause. You can also buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description that helps me on this journey. And it's spatter time. So I'm going to get that rose of ultramarine and get that going. And you can see that I kind of get above my mask a little bit, but no big deal. And this one I'm using that mixture of, well, no, I think I'm just using crimson, alizarin crimson. That's it. I did not put opera pink in it. So these were really fun. You could do a whole page of them. And make your boxes smaller or just make bigger ones. And like I said, they make great gift tags or Christmas cards. And I really do appreciate your watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please check out my Etsy shop, where I have prints of my artwork and some originals and cute little monsters for sale. And until next time, thanks for watching.